Hey guys, I'm out here. I got some chores to do. I figured I'd go ahead and live stream. Haven't live streamed in a little bit. Wanted to talk with you guys, see what's going on, see what you guys are up to. We are going to be uh, starting tonight at midnight. There's going to be a shelter-in-place order. So it just got real here. I'm going to go ahead and give some hay to the cows and stuff. So while some people come in, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'll be here and I'll be able to listen to you guys or look for comments. Got just a little bit of this hay bale left. I'm trying to get the a little bit off of it, and I put it over here because it helps to keep a little drier. And I have a little bit more control over what they're getting. Ugh. Probably just put the whole rest of this bale in there and call it good. If you're commenting, I'll be there in just a second. Just want to put a little bit of this hay over there in my homemade hay bale feeder or hay feeder. So it snowed here last night, and a little bit actually this morning as well, which was not fun because it's just a mess. Okay, that'll work. Now, kids didn't give them water like they should have. Let's see if I missed it. Somebody's here. Trough right here. Only about that much water in it. So we're gonna go ahead and use the hose, fill it up. You can see it is just muddy here. And I don't think it's supposed to get better anytime soon. So we're just gonna have to deal. So I'm gonna put the hose in here like this, kind of wedge it in there, and we'll go hook up the hose on the other side, see if I can do it one-handed. But I'm just wondering what you guys are doing, where you're at. If you guys are in shelter in place, like I said, we've been told not to go anywhere. We don't have to. Socially distance, stuff like that. No groups of over 50. But now, it's going to be starting tonight, a shelter-in-place order. Which, like, I understand why they're doing it. I do. My wife's a doctor. I understand what's going on. I'm just hooking up the hose here. I get it. Like, this is crazy times. Like, obviously I've never lived through anything like this. My worry is just that government could take these freedoms away. I just want them to give them back as soon as possible after we're through this. And government is not so good about that. So I figured while we're doing chores, oh, look at that. There's an egg over here. So the ducks just lay on the ground. They lay their eggs on the ground. So here's the duck egg right here. I'll go take it inside, put it in the refrigerator. We're gonna let that fill up. Go put this in the refrigerator, and then come back out. We'll go see the pigs, maybe say hi to the cows. If you guys want me to check out any other animals, let me know. We can go do that. I've got the big kids inside watching the little kids, so I've got a minute. But yeah, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to do stuff around here. In fact, we're trying to figure out. So we have internet out here. You guys know we have a Wi-Fi booster out here, but it hasn't been so well lately. And I think part of the reason is these things right here. These are our lockers. The Wi-Fi booster had been back there on that wall because it was closest to the house. But I think this is stopping the signal from getting through very well because our TV right there we use Fire Stick with, and it used to work great. Now not so much. The other possibility for that is, look at how many duck eggs we got. Josh and Grace need to wash duck eggs. The other possibility is, since I've added cameras out here, they may be taking up some of the bandwidth. But my wife can come out here now. We're gonna get her maybe a little desk out here, a little table, so she can work out here while she's working from home. And she's just gonna have to use her phone's hotspot in order to get good internet. In fact, let me turn off that other light. So we'll go check the water quick. If that's done, we'll turn off the hydrant. In fact, we'll just go out the front door here. So lights off. So if you guys want to see any animals, let me know. I can go show you our animals. We have ducks, we have chickens, we have pigs, we have goats, we have cows, we've got a dog, all that fun stuff. Lately, the kids and I have been playing airsoft. Don't tell them this, but I've ordered some more airsoft stuff. So I can just barely see the height or the trough from here. It's not full, so that's good. It's not overfull because I certainly don't need to be adding more water to the muddy mess already. But, so it snowed last night. It was pretty warm this morning. Stuff was already starting to melt. Kids went outside, wanted to play in the snow. You can see the snow is just about gone. Oh, there's another duck egg. I'll have to get that one. Hey, Zeke, how's it going? What's going on where you're at? Where do you live again? And what kind of shelter in place or social distancing are you up? I will show you my pig setup. It's not so good right now. So you'll see it, but it leaves a lot to be desired. Let me turn off the water. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but the trough is almost full. Fort Lauderdale. So how are things going down in Florida? Because obviously it's warmer there, and the hope is when it warms up, maybe this thing peters out. But it's obviously not warm here yet. So, okay, we've almost got a full trough. I'll turn this off, then I'll go show you guys my pig setup. So, right now, who asked for the pig setup? WGW Granddad. Okay, Granddad. So, I had built a pallet shelter for my pigs. You can see what's left of it over there in the middle of the field. They totally destroyed it. That's one thing, is that pigs are so strong and so destructive. They literally, I need to build a frame out of 4x4s and then use pallets to do that, because if you don't, they'll just push on things and they just obliterated it. So all this stuff used to be right here, used to be 2 pallets wide, 1 pallet deep, and I had a roof over top of it. They destroyed it. So right now what I've got is an IBC tote. I flipped it on its side, cut a door out. They got some mud in there, but it's dry, which is nice. And you can see I put it on 2 pallets. So that's what I've got right now. It's a little bit drier over in that corner. You want to say hi? Hi. I'm not feeding you right now. So I don't trust them with my hand near their face. They're not that tame. They're really nice pigs. But you can see it's just a muddy mess right now. And it's not going to get better anytime soon. That's kind of their little pond area. But yeah, I need to build them a new shelter. That's one of the projects for this summer, spring, summer. And I may have a lot of time for it. So yes, bacon. In fact, we still have some bacon in the freezer because I have been kind of like rationing it. So the other thing, Granddad, so you can make troughs for them. This is what I made for my trough. I used a cement mixing tray, and then I used 2x6s around the side and then 2x4s across the top to make, because otherwise they push each other out. With this, they've got 6 holes. Right now I've got 6 pigs. They can all, when I dump milk in there, they all have a spot and they don't push each other out. So it works out pretty well. And then I just keep their feed in 55-gallon drums like that. So, but yes, I need to make them more. Cattle panels, 1 wall of pallets. Okay, so I have cattle panels. So these right here are hog panels. Cattle panels. So, well, I guess, Granddad, where are you at? Because obviously in the winter here, my guys need a little bit of shelter from the rain. You can see, in fact, why don't we do this? I'm gonna set you guys up here on the, set you up here on the hay bale. I'm gonna give them, you guys see them? Yeah, I'm gonna give them some hay. So we'll go ahead and do that. They like the hay. Come on, hay, let's get out of here. This hay bale needs to come apart. So they don't, this is not their primary source of feed, but they sure love getting hay. And if I can get it off of the hay bale here, I'll flick them some flakes once a day. And whatever they don't eat gets kind of ground into the ground, which is fine because it helps it to dry out slightly. So, there, now we got happy pigs who are camouflaged. What's up, buddy? Okay, I'll be in there in a minute. So, hey Laura, from Long Island, New York. You guys are already in a shelter-in-place order. Ours starts tonight. So, here's our goats. Hi. Here's our goats. I know, you want to be petted too. And then here's our cows. So this is, for those of you who don't know, this is Prudence, our milk cow. I milked her this morning. I'm down to once a day milking, which is awesome. This is Red, our miniature bull. The fence is not on, so I can do that. This is Red, our miniature bull. He's a bully, but he's good. Well, so we're allowed to go out walking here. So our shelter in place starts tonight, but people are allowed to go outside to exercise, to like ride bikes, walk, run, whatever, but like not go to places. So, and this is Hope. This is our, she's about 2 months old now. She is a Jersey Holstein heifer cross. And you can see she's chewing her cud. So she's still drinking some of the milk from Prudence, but she started eating a little bit of green, a little bit of hay, which is good. And this guy, we're working on it, right, buddy? You and me, we're working on being friends. This is Jonah. Say hi, bud.
Hi.
So he's one of my helpers. But yeah, and then you can see some of our chickens like to hang out over here in these fields. Some of the chickens hang out over there. The ducks hang out there. Chickens go all over the place. We are blessed that we have, Laura said hi, Jonah. Can I say hi?
Hi.
We are blessed that we have almost 20 acres here. So the kids, we already homeschool. So sheltering in place is not a huge imposition on us. I just don't like the idea of it. It's more a mental block for me than an actual physical block. But like our day-to-day hasn't changed much. We typically go to a co-op a day and a half a week, so that's been a bummer for the kids because they like going there and seeing their friends and stuff like that. And all of our activities, ballet, basketball, volleyball, all of that stuff has obviously been canceled. So that's kind of been a bummer. But the kids can run around out here and play. They're able to play in the snow today. They can go back on our woods back there and play. They can drive the golf cart around when it's not too wet. I just got my new clutch for the go-kart, so hopefully I can get that fixed soon. So there are some things that I'm okay with, like with the whole slowing down of the world.
New tires.
It needs new tires, right? We need to get some new tires. So the go-kart doesn't work so well on grass because the tires don't have a whole lot of grip. So I need to get some new tires for that. I need to get some new tires for the golf cart, but the golf cart does fine as long as it's not wet and trying to go uphill. So you can see the ducks. The ducks just kind of hang out here. Yours are in the 20s, so they're able to change. Yeah. So, and ours, my oldest is not yet 16, but he's old enough where he can do a lot of the chores. So he doesn't yet milk the cow, but he can do a lot of the other stuff. So that's very helpful. And once a day milking, if I'm just milking in the morning, it releases me to do everything else I need to for the rest of the day. So we've been able to do that. Some of the other things that we're probably going to do is, I don't know if you guys can see the orange target right there. We'll shoot that. There's a little yellow target I'm sure you guys cannot see right there on the ground for 22. And then all the way back over there, there's a gong style target. So that's how we're gonna spend some of our time. Granddad, wife and I are retired, so staying home as much as possible. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, it's hard because you wanna do things normally, but like going to, you know, to go rent a Red Box or something like that, it's just another point of contact and it's a pain. So yeah, the one thing that I need to do today, we're probably good on feed, like food for us. the humans. And then what I need to do outside of that is I've got some feed for the animals. I need to go to the feed store probably today and stock up on probably a couple weeks worth of food. I probably won't get more than that because I don't want to have to worry about storing it. But yeah, so Zeke, your daughter Vicky wants to see you milk a cow again. I show a little bit of that in the video that I'm filming today. So it'll probably come out in the next couple days. There are some videos, there are a bunch of videos that I've done it, but I will have that out soon, hopefully. So, and then I think I missed one from Laura. You're getting your license to carry. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have seen, gun sales have gone through the roof the last 2 weeks. And as such, ammo sales have gone through the roof. So if you don't have ammo and you can find it, I would grab it now because it might be hard to get in short order. So I'm gonna head in the house. In fact, I'll take you guys inside one more time. I'm gonna go make sure that the baby's doing good, probably get him some milk. Yeah, the lines for gun stores are crazy. I've had a couple friends who were first time gun purchasers do it, I think, early last week before the lines were too crazy. But now they're not. What's here?
I think Grace is feeding.
Oh, Grace is already feeding him? Okay. But I don't know if you can ever have all the firearms you need, but I'm good on firearms right now, and I'm pretty good on ammo, so I'm blessed in that stretch. I always use more, especially if it's going to be hard to come by in the upcoming weeks, months, years. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm gonna head inside. Got the egg in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, I'm gonna try to do live streams more often, and then I also want to do some more on Facebook. Might do some Facebook Live stuff at the Homestead Dad Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that, go search for Homestead Dad Group. That's loud. Homestead Dad Group, and hopefully I'll see you there. So thanks so much. We'll talk to you guys later. Oh, Laura, stay safe. Yeah, thank you very much, Laura. You guys stay safe as well, and be blessed. Take care of yourself. Zeke, Granddad, you guys do the same thing, and we'll hopefully see you guys soon.